before the heavenly backup coming out. Wow, that was totally unexpected.
What is going on?
Who is this guy, man?
Who is this man?
This guy's a shapeshifter, man.
Chameleon.
This guy's a shape-shifting entity, metamorphosis of an artist.
Well, first things foremost, what is up with that falsetto?
Yo, and not only is he singing, which threw me off guard, he's singing at a relatively in a high frequency range that, man, that's not easy to do, man.
Not easy at all.
He's singing in some JT frequency range.
Don't be so quick to walk away.
Ranges.
Oh yeah, I see the JT.
You see the JT?
I see the JT.
Yeah, you hear the JT. You hear it.
And we have him dressed all classy, looking like a nice lad about to go to an upscale pub. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like it. It's got like an older vibe, like a, not really 1920s, but it kind of looks like an early jazz vibe. Like they're in a jazz club or something like that. I like the red velvet couch. I'm just enjoying, this is ear candy for me right now. I'm not really trying to break down what he's saying at this point. I'm just enjoying the song.
Enjoying the vibe.
You know, enjoying the vibe. I'm sure I'll catch what he's saying, but music like this is made to vibe to. You know what I mean? You can put this on, you can do your homework, you can do your taxes. It basically makes anything you're doing just that much more enjoyable. So let's continue to enjoy the song.
Where did it go?
All right, man, this guy's like going through like alternative voices. He's going through smooth, almost like borderline Sinatra rich tones. And then he's going back to this high-pitched JT thing. He's just like really, really going up and down here. It's kind of crazy. And there's a little bit of hard rock in there. Like, wah! You know what I'm saying? Ah! Oh, wah! That was terrible. But you get what I'm saying.
As far as the lyrics go, he just seems like he's a guy who's on a mission. He's calm, cool, collective. He knows exactly what's going on. He's learned his lesson from the past. Now he's riding this smooth trail and this new path of life. Like my brother stated while we were watching this, there's a riff in there. Is it riff or rift? I don't know, man. But
yes.
It's very reminiscent, and it sounds directly taken from that song from The Police, Message in a Bottle.
Well, he's actually playing that part from the song on the guitar.
That's what I just said.
Oh.
Right? And it's from
74, call this place my home.
This is a groovy track.
Never gonna cry anymore. Where did it all go? Ooh.
Don't recall anything like this from him before. But, I mean, it's Ren. He's left no talent for anybody else. He's taken it all for himself. It's like
In a bottle, yeah.
all right, everybody flood the Police Instincts page. Make sure he hears this. I think you'd be proud of this one.
I think Ren's singing is something else, and his rapping skills are just phenomenal. But there's something about his singing which is, I don't know, it's just way. My man Ren is fantastic. I absolutely support Ren, and yeah, absolutely support him. In a way, I'm speechless. Here at Urban Bars, how can you imagine me being speechless? I do these one takes, speechless. Really? Anyway.
He harmonizes with those women so beautifully, but his voice is like sugar and just melted sugar, and it's just nice and smooth, and it's like you look forward to it. You know what I mean? It's like warm, and it's like all that gooey goodness that comes with it, right? I just love listening to him. So he can rap, he can sing, he can play instruments, he creates lyrics. He is, he could do a cover, and he doesn't need to do a cover. He definitely has just such an artistic and creative mind. And when you think about his story, was a very big possibility. We could have never heard about him I mean, can you imagine if we had never heard about him, what we would be missing out on? I mean, listen to this talent. And it looks effortless. He looks like it's another walk in the park for him. And what's crazy is that we know anybody who's like heard anything about him or who has found out any information about him. Seriously, he is that good. I mean, I'm floored with how he sounds. He just sounds amazing. Woo! In reality, like, I was so mesmerized by the sound of the song. It was so beautiful. And the way the backup singers were just kind of like singing their oohs and ahs, basically, right? They mesmerized you into like a trance. And then he's speaking and he's singing, and it's like his message is kind of like subliminal. It was very cool, the take on how he did this song. Very, very good. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And if you love it, you know what to do.
Really stormed on the music scene, at least in my eyes, because he's way different than most other musicians. He's an artist first, I'd almost say, then musician, in the fact that he just does so many different things with so many different styles of music and genres, but also with his music videos specifically, they're more like interpretive art pieces almost, and I've really enjoyed them. And his live action ones have been like one takes, and it's just a lot of effort and time goes into what he's trying to craft. So whenever he puts out something new, I'm really excited about it. And it's been a little bit since I've seen one, so this one's back on 74.
Why does this sound like a piece of heaven? Yo, son, this sounds like a piece of heaven, yo. Damn. And that I recognize.
I say it all the time. I'm not really a big rap guy. I just wish Ren would sing more. He would sing more. And I got what I want, baby. He's singing and I'm loving all of this. This is a very, very cool track. Let's continue on. It's funny, I'm like, I don't really like rap very much. And then next thing you know, he starts rapping. And I'm like, oh, and I'm all happy. So basically what we learned today is I'm full of crap. I'm not familiar. I'm assuming back. I really loved that. That was one of the best tracks I've heard in a while. Not just Ren, I just mean in general. I just really, really like that. He's been coming out with some super cool new stuff for a while now, right? Every track is what his fans would say, but I don't know. Some of these newer ones I'm really getting into. I'm still hot on Money Game Part 3, man. I still think that track is underrated. I know it's really popular, but dude, it's just as cool as High Ren. It is awesome. So this guy's just keeping hitting with a vengeance, man. So maybe the next album might be #1 in England too. Let's see what we got going on, but very cool. I liked it. Guys, thank you. I appreciate all.
Sending out an SOS. Sending out an SOS. Message in the
So like, I'm just sitting here thinking, man, like Ren's dedication to the sport of being a singer and a musician is like it's unwaverable or unmovable. Like even the time off that he's had in Canada and like getting treatment and stuff, like no one would fault him if he wasn't keeping up on his singing and practicing and all that stuff. No one would like hold that against him. There's no chance. But every time he comes and does a performance, man, his voice sounds rich, sounds healthy, sounds like well taken care of. And I know we got a record. I know he's been putting out music, but that doesn't just happen. Like, because a lot of the music he said he recorded before he came here, right? Like, he's just so good, man. And through thick and thin, it's beautiful to see, y'all. It's beautiful to see. He sounds so good in this.
Most consistent man on the planet, song after song. All right. Not a regular song. Anybody can make a song today, tomorrow, but it could be fucking remakes. It could be somebody that did a song already. It's just everything that Ren produces fucking good, man. And I'd be damned if I miss one of them, man.